Another amazing day in paradise. Yippee-ki-yay, Cowboys up. Yeah, what are you focusing on? Is that thought serving you or swerving you out of control? Someone said, Cowboy, I can't believe they did this to me. Help! I get it. I lived the same way until I realized this secret. All problems are in your mind. We must take authority and control over the real problem, the mind itself. Understand that it is what you are thinking about this thing that is making it a problem. Problems only come out of thinking. Y'all hear that? Sounds like freedom. Yeah! T. Harv Eker said, focus on what you want, not what you don't want. When shift happens, one of the most important things to ask yourself is, how do I want to feel as I go through this? What are the feelings I want to feel as I go through this process? Decide who you want to be in the process. An example, do I want to be a victim or do I want to be a victor? It's important to direct your feelings and make sure your thoughts are conscious. You can only be responsible for how you think and feel. Notice if you are in a desperate space trying to fix something to avoid feeling the pain. We don't want to be scared in reaction mode to an external event. The external is governed by the internal. What we need is a new perception. We need to create a meaning that allows us to show up and respond responsibly instead of reacting out of fear. Notice the thoughts you are having that are creating the emotions you are experiencing. Also recognize when you are in an argument that you cannot win. When you argue with reality, you lose only 100% of the time. Y'all hear that? Sounds like freedom. Yeah! Change and shift will continue to happen to you as long as you are alive. Get used to it. Here's 5 things to remember when shift happens. 1. Ask yourself empowering questions. What does this situation offer me? What is the opportunity here? How can I use this to make me better? How can I show up for this? Decide who you are going to be and be it. Create a theme for every individual challenge. Have fun with each shift. Be a superhero. Take into consideration what feels less like fear and more like love. Then think and act on the side of love. Take time to process each shift until you get in a better space to respond instead of reacting. 2. Decide what and how you will use this in your life to become the person you want to be. Every shift in our life can be used for goodness. It all can be used for love. 3. Keep your mental hygiene up. Question your thoughts. You can't control what happens to you, but you can control how you respond to it and how you think about it. 4. See all things as neutral. We bring meaning to everything. Look at every condition and circumstance outside of yourself and see it as neutral. All situations and events are neutral. They are what we choose to make them. They mean what we choose to make them mean. What you make it mean will determine the way you experience it. 5. Handle all things as if you knew they were always going to happen the way they happened. Tell yourself, no matter what, this was the plan, it was always going to happen this way. Why? Because it did. When you argue with reality, you lose 1,000% of the time. Accept it, find the opportunity, and use it. What's meant to happen does. It was always going to happen the way it happened. Why? Because it's the way it happened. The only error is in our thinking about what happened. We think something is wrong because we had a vision of how it was going to go another way. We thought it was going to go a different way. We want things to always go our way. Things going our way all the time don't offer us the growth needed to get us to the next level. Sometimes new mental muscles are required to advance and support the next level of growth. So don't be surprised when life gives you a growth smack. It's a promotion in the works. The game of life is a game of constant opportunities disguised as challenges to ensure you ultimately evolve into the greatest version of you. You get what you focus on, so focus on what you want to see and who you want to be. You are the star of an epic love story in the works, so rise and shine. And with the gift of each day, remember, without a test, there is no testimony. When challenges arise, know that nothing has gone wrong. Everything in your life is going exactly as planned. Yes, it hurts sometimes when shift happens, but it's part of the game of life. Obstacles are part of the process. It's the way we evolve. Challenges bear essential gifts for your journey, like compassion, patience, strength, and understanding. You are a human being on a planet where challenges show up frequently to help you evolve. Respond with kindness and compassion. Focus on what you want, who you want to be. Fuel all your thoughts and actions with love. This is Cowboy D, encouraging you to live like someone left the gate open. Rise to every occasion. Never give up. And do whatever it takes to live your best life now. That's the Cowboys fan. Hit them up and move them out. Yeehaw! Yeah.